I'm Elton Robinson with your December 23rd grain and oilseed update. Let's start with an update from the Corn and Soybean Advisor on the corn crop in Brazil. Farmers in southern Brazil will start to harvest their full season corn in early January. Much of the crop is listed in good to very good condition. Acreage of the corn crop in the state of Paraná is expected to be up 18%, and full season corn production in the state is expected to increase by 30% to 4.3 million tons. And now let's move on to USDA's export highlights. This summary is based on reports from exporters from the period December 9th through the 15th. Wheat exports of 411,000 metric tons were down 2% from the previous week, but up 3% from the prior 4-week average, with Japan, Morocco, South Korea, Canada, and Brazil as primary customers. Corn exports of 781,000 metric tons were down 7% from the previous week and 13% from the prior 4-week average, with Japan and Mexico taking over 2/3, followed by Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Chile. Grain sorghum exports of 264,000 metric tons was a marketing year high, up noticeably from the previous week and from the prior 4-week average. The destinations were China, which took over 90%, Mexico, and Japan. Rice exports of 88,400 metric tons were up noticeably from the previous week and 71% from the prior 4-week average. Japan, Honduras, Colombia, Mexico, and Costa Rica were the biggest customers. Soybean exports of 1.8 million metric tons were down 5% from the previous week and 18% from the prior 4-week average, with China, Taiwan, Thailand, France, and Spain as primary customers. Soybean meal exports of 282,000 metric tons was a marketing year high, up 46% from the previous week and from the prior 4-week average. Primary destinations were Mexico, the Philippines, Vietnam, Poland, and Cuba. Soybean oil exports of 12,000 metric tons were down 42% from the previous week and 58% from the prior 4-week average, with Mexico, Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, and Canada as primary destinations. Beef exports of 16,400 metric tons were unchanged from the previous week, but down 1% from the prior 4-week average. Destinations included South Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, Mexico, and Taiwan. Pork exports of 24,500 metric tons was a marketing year high, up 3% from the previous week and 5% from the prior 4-week average. Primary destinations were Mexico, which took nearly 11,000 metric tons, followed by South Korea, Japan, Canada, and Hong Kong. Well, that's it for this week's report. I'm Elton Robinson, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a safe and prosperous New Year. We'll see you next week. Thank you.